Hey everybody, I'm Drunken Hippo and welcome to another Outer Worlds playthrough. First things first, we're heading to Carlotta, who is going to either give us high capacity cartridges or printing press rollers, depending on what the colony needs most. So we'll fast travel over there and see what she has to offer.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
That wasn't very nice. Need to get inside there, pal.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
'Cause I'll kick your ass. So we can either lie or persuade. You're here for colada. I'll get it. I'll offer. You get paid. We all go home with a win. I think I'm gonna persuade him.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
Oh, it'll be painful. I'm gonna beat her with my saw stick.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Hello?
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
Do you have the time to talk about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Where will we get the supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account.
They're
I
gone.
can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Now here's the choice. Graham's looking for some high-capacity data cartridges, or Zora suggested extra food and medicine. Considering Graham's just looking at broadcasting, extra signals that people can't hear or don't pay attention to.
I
We're
always
with
took that
food.
woman for the sensible
The good guy
type.
route.
Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I think I can handle myself. You gotta worry. Worry about yourself. Take all of it. Perfect. Back at Iron Heights, about to talk to these two bickering children.
Did you have a sweetheart and...
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Got bad news for you, pal.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Got bad news for you, too.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Do you two ever stop bickering? Spreading the word has to be priority number 1. Do you two ever stop bickering?
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
You'll probably need everyone that you can get. Everything I can. Level 13. Run to our skill points here real quick. Since I've been using melee quite a bit, obviously gonna throw some in there. Dialogue and persuasion I can't because that's maxed out. Stealth, I must have some sort of negative aspect to hack. Throw some in there. And one towards, just for the hell of it, tech. On we go.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
That's amazing. Alright, so I fast traveled to what seems to be the fastest way to get to our marker. Unfortunately, we have to go through this town again and all these marauders and creatures.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable.
Plasma works really good on the Raptidons. Melee works good. Standard bullets, at least in my encounter, don't work too well. That's a big boy. I'm gonna use some specials. This one. Nayoka, you're up. Didn't like that Still don't know if he can cancel attacks or not yet. That could have gone a lot better.
Keep him quiet, Cap. Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots?
Maybe.
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got it locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
I mean, you got locked in. There's got to be a way to get out.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Gross. Yeah, there's got to be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Engineering perk. Right, but okay, let's try to the handle. Turn it upward.
Wait, upward?
And
Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
look at that.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Feel like you could, give me some incentive here.
But I ain't got nothing on me.
Damn it.
How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Why do I feel bad for this girl? Fine. Wait. Fine. Put in a good word for me.
Can do.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Get on my way. I'll see if there's anything good in here. Egg pick. Bit cartridges. Blah. Alright, we've gotten all that we can get and loot. Now we're off to the printing press. What's the scoop? Nothing? So find out myself. Nyoka, hit him.
I am a soul!
Fine. hits. I'm feeling that I'm gonna have to fix my armor after this. Counter. There we go. Okay, got a workbench. This is good. Modify, possibly. Sure grip, melee weapon mod grip. Decreases the loss of weapon durability on use. Increases attack speed. I think I'm definitely gonna add that to my, not sword, but mace. No mods for that. No mods for my pistol. I only have 3 equipped right now? One is, I guess it's specialized technically, so at least at the moment I can't modify it. Quick.
Everybody okay?
Not quick enough. Damn. Sir, may I interest you in some... Man probably doesn't want some Girl Scout cookies.
Not even a threat.
Gotta go up. Wonder if Nyoka can hit 2 at once. That is a Colossus again. I was gonna try to go into that unnoticed, but that went well. Body's gravity hammer right after this.
You got it, Captain.
Pretty good DPS. Come on me. Beating you in the head. Chronofield aggregator. Model spaceship. A lot of junk right now. I'm curious as to how all these Raptidons got in here. That's barred. That means there's another way to get in there. Good.
Here they come.
Drop down. It was not effective. Bars off of that door. We'll head into here to get our main objective. It pick this first, see what goodies are inside here. Leaded armor. Big cartridge, necklace, revolver, Mark II. Looks like it's just an upgraded pistol, of course. Diagnostics. Consult your nearest printing engineer. We'll install the rollers. Running. Let's see, hold on. Optional. There was an optional. Retrieve Zora's team. Where's Zora's team at? Alright, I guess we're going back to Graham. I'm not sure where Zora's team is. I probably clearly missed it. But either way, we fixed the roller problem.
Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag.
Alright, Graham, don't think
Got
too
used to
highly of
standing
yourself.
just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful.
If you'll just listen.
No more listening, no more preaching. We're
No,
losing people.
no more
Oh.
listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
The game. There are gunships. They sure didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Okay, well, you can have the printing press.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois?
Yeah, about that. I initially forgot to look, I'll just be honest with you.
You can be a real bastard, you know that?
Hurtful.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Sermons. For the love of... I'm going to see to the wounded.
Zora, just so you know, I was on your side this whole time.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth?
Alright, so the next move is going to be back in the main town of Monarch. And it looks like a few of these quests all end up at the same spot. So we will run there and get some of these crossed off. Yeah, let's go. First off the list, we will talk to Sanjar.
like it.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Is this how every accountant feels about numbers? Because I'm not really buying it.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
A little bit more complicated than that.
Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the Saltuna.
Absolutely not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
I might
Seems
be.
like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
How so? It sounds like a personal problem.
What can I do for you?
Well, I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
You're in charge now, buddy. You gotta take control.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
That's very optimistic of you.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I have herpes. Nope, just kidding. I need you to stop broadcasting.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Well,
There must be
Mr.
another
Nandi
way.
here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the
I think
board.
I'm doing this backwards. I
On
told
our
Graham that
terms,
he had to
mind
stop broadcasting.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
There's definitely a Raptidon problem.
And a Mantisaur problem.
won't deny that.
And a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need
Wait,
to
I do have
advertise
that.
anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
I think I have that. I do.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
That sounds very
Have
dirty.
you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
That sounds like a very exciting life. What does it do?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yes. Finally, the board.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
I can definitely get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar, you sly dog, you. What are you doing?
So? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Sounds like you know her well enough.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
So I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
On it.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Roger that. Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta let him know about the landing pad guard and how good of a job he did.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
As a world-class moron, no. He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I doubt you will. Alright. On to the next quest, real quick. We'll do Space-Time Continuum. Lilia hasn't heard from her agent. I think that's over this way. Maybe?
Smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk and stuff.
I'm definitely not going the right way. Let's see what we have here. That's a dead body. Crumpled up note found on corpse in Stellar Bay. The text on this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode Antediluvium. Now we gotta go meet with Catherine. I don't even remember who Catherine is.
Round of whiskey, or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Look out the sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
Wanna make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take
Catherine? There you are.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Aren't you just chipper? Oh, we can charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manti dung, then sure. That will land you any woman, guaranteed.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening.
Maybe you should be full listening. Sandra said you'd know something.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Well, I can't lie my way out of it, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
You're welcome. I should have chosen this one. The boss sent me, you oaf.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
What, are we just digging into another side mission?
Found it on a corpse, huh?
Passcode.
If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her. Not me.
I don't want to do it.
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Doubt it. But I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
Of course.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
No problem. Nyoka's handled manosaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
I don't. But we do have Parvati.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank?
You got it.
I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Let's hear what you got.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is gonna involve murder and mayhem. Absolutely.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Easy as eating a cyst pig pie.
Guess you've got it figured out then.
Nope,
Good.
I'm gonna wing
Hit
it
him where it
for
hurts.
sure.
In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Just out of curiosity, if she has any tips.
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
You're not helpful. Sabotage.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good to me.
It'll be more than good when you've finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you.
Yeah,
since
chances
I
are that's
won't
gonna
be.
cost me a shitload of bits. Alright everybody, I think I'm going to end this video here. A little bit shorter of a video today, but looks like the next playthrough we're going to be doing a lot of missions for Catherine and trying to figure out a way into this factory. Hopefully you like it. Subscribe, like this video, give me some feedback, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Drunken Hippo. See you later.